So now I want to show you the stuff that I do have pulled out so that I can kind of build a new kit. And yeah, I think that'll be good. So the first thing that I want to add to the kit, well, let's go ahead and actually put all these scraps in. Might as well do that. They can just sit right at the front here. And then I've got these kind of stickers and things. They can all, I will put these all in the very front, so I'm just going to pop them to the side for a second. And get the papers in there first. This summer stuff can go with the summer stuff. Okay. All of these scraps will end up in there, but they're kind of little, so I'll put them at the beginning. Was there anything? Oh, there is a few more things. Hold on, let me pull this stuff out. This is part of the handmade. These are the cards, and this is just a scrap. So again, I think the color scheme plus the fact that it's scraps really works here. This is also part of the all hearts. So
Mama, can I have marshmallows?
Can you have what?
Marshmallows.
Okay, so let me show you what I have pulled out. In December, when I went through all of my Christmas stuff, I made a few page kits. Now, they have nothing to do with coffee, most of them, I think. I might be able to find some coffee in there, but I didn't really do any. Actually, I did none. I didn't scrapbook at all in November or December, and I made these page kits going through my Christmas stash, which there's videos of if you want to check that out. I didn't even finish really going through all my stash. I still have a whole bunch of papers, but what I did do I was pretty happy with, and I put a few kind of page kits together. Very, very rough page kits, pretty much just paper. This is just all of the Vicki Boutin papers that I got. I threw them into a page protector. I would like to get some Christmas scrapping done. So whether it's working on my December daily or it's just putting a few pages together, that is sort of my plan. And so I'm gonna put these into my kit. They may stay in my kit and I just use them for all of the Christmas in videos. But I would like to try to get a couple, even if I don't film them, because I know you guys are probably burnt out from Christmas. Let me know down below, do you want to see more Christmas in January and February, or are you totally burnt out? I definitely respect whichever decision you make. If you're all burnt out and you don't want to see it, I will scrap with these offline and just show you my layouts. If you are not burnt out, I will film them and show you what I'm doing. So this is what I have from Vicki Boutin. Just a couple of her papers. So that's what's in this first one. I'm not sure I'm gonna even put embellishments in it. It was just sort of like a jumping off point to use these papers. I'm gonna put them kind of in behind here. This one, I have a specific picture in mind for it, and I added this beautiful basil cardstock. I thought that the navy blue might be really nice. And I think I have a couple other embellishments that can go with it. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna actually pull them out and put it together because I'm not sure if I'll get it done this month or in another month, but I don't even have the picture printed for it. I just know which picture I wanna use. But yes, I put that together. So this is the Art Options Holiday Wishes from 49 and Market, and then the other one is basil cardstock that I got at Dollar Tree. This is my December daily kit. It is the Simple Stories Mix and Mingle collection. Again, it's not every piece of it, but I do have the paper kit. I bought the whole kit. So all the papers are here. And then I have some ephemera, I have some puffy sticker, puffy sticker phrases, and I have some chipboard. This whole kit I'm probably gonna keep in here and just whittle away at my December daily. I still have to finish 2019, 2020 2021, holy crap, and 2022. I have a bunch of December dailies that I have to finish. So yeah, that's definitely a goal for this season, or for this year. So that can go in there. This is, I'm gonna pull this photo out for a second. This is the Holly Jolly Christmas collection from Bella Boulevard from a few years ago. I don't know if there's even a date on it, but it's probably from like 2018, 2019, maybe even 2017, somewhere in there. And I thought it kind of makes its own kit. These are the only two pieces I have, and some ephemera, so I can throw some white cardstock in with this, or some different colored cardstock, and just get this used up. I did have a picture that I thought would work for this because it kind of has the peachy, pinky color in it, so I might go ahead and throw this in. That's why it was already in there, but I don't necessarily love that particular picture with this collection. It just is what I thought might work. So I will throw this back in and kind of use that as a page kit. I know we're not anywhere near coffee right now, but we will get there, I promise. This was a few scraps that I had of 3 different collections. This is My Mind's Eye collection. This is the Mad for Plaid from Photoplay, and this is Wild Whisper. And then I have some stickers from Dollar Tree, or Dollarama, one of them. And so I thought those 3 pieces all kind of worked together really well. And I made a little kit with it. I don't have a picture for it yet, but I'm going to throw that in there. And then this last one is, this is Carta Bella's White Christmas. I love the textured paper. And I thought for this year I could use this main paper. It's got all the houses and stuff, and document my village. And then my kids actually put my village together for me. They are so sweet. I wasn't able to do it, and I was feeling a little bit down that I hadn't decorated for Christmas or anything. So Kaylin and the boys, the 2 older boys, and Landon helped a little bit. They put it together. It looks fantastic. I really want to get that documented. I thought I could maybe fussy cut out some of these cars and fussy cut out a bunch of the tags, and then just use the green and red on the back of those papers as well. So that is another kit. I haven't printed those pictures yet, but they will be coming. So maybe they'll happen in January, but if not, that is probably going to stay in my kit until they get used up. So those were sort of the quick page kits, and they're Christmassy, and the hot drink, coffee, cocoa, apple cider feeling for me is definitely Christmas and winter, so that's where that kind of comes into play. And I just really wanted to scrapbook some Christmas. So let me show you some of the other stuff that I have here. So I found this piece of paper, which is Christmassy, but it's got all the coffee mugs on it. And so, like, definitely one looks like coffee, one maybe looks like hot cocoa, one looks like it could be a latte. So I thought that would work really good. Plus, it's already been used a little bit, so it's technically a scrap. So that works. That's bonus points. I have this beautiful piece of paper here from 49 and Market. It's the Vintage Artistry, and it's got all those warm, beautiful kind of coffee colors for me. Those really neutral colors. Here's some creams and some browns, and then I do love these pops of peach and teal, so I thought that would work really good. So it's going into my kit. I have no plans for it necessarily, but it's in there. And then I found some background papers that again have those warm coffee feelings. So I've got this one. I think this is from Crepe Paper. I've got this one, which is from Studio Calico. So it's that beautiful wood grain, but then it has a pop of pink. So I thought that was kind of fun. It's hearts on the other side. This one is also, I think, Crepe Paper. I don't know. something like that, Maggie Holmes. Anyways, it's got the burlap, which again is that kind of coffee brown color. This one is more like a wood grain. It actually goes this way, but it's got all those creams and beautiful colors in it. I have no idea where this came from. It was just a lone piece of paper that I had in my stash. So that's gonna pop in there. I have this, which is already a work in progress. Let me open this up. I started this probably 5 years ago. This is definitely from 2014, this picture, so I could even have started this in 2014. And it's this beautiful Bo Bunny Christmas collection. You can see how fun it is. It's quite old. Is there actually a date on it? There could be. No, I don't see one. Oh, 2011. So I've had this since 2011. This picture is from 2014, so I probably did start using this pretty close to 2014. Anyways, I never actually finished it, but you can see it has all these beautiful browns and creams and stuff to it, and then kind of like the wintry feel as well. So I definitely thought this would work for the coffee theme, and then it's also a bunch of scraps, and it's Christmas. So it's like my whole kit rolled into one. It is definitely not my style, which I think is why I struggled to get it used and get it finished, and I wasn't really sure as far as embellishments are concerned, what I might have, but I figured since I already started, I should definitely try to do something with it. So I'm going to put all of the papers into the kit and just see where it goes, and this might end up being one of those things that when I'm done using what I've used, I'll throw it in with the rest of the Christmas supplies that I went through, and I still don't know what I'm going to do with those yet. Maybe I'll do a giveaway, I'm not sure. Let me know what you think, but that's probably what's going to happen with a lot of these papers, but I definitely thought I should go ahead and give it a good try at least and put it in the kit for this year. And then I pulled out some pictures. So I don't normally do that. I don't normally pre-choose pictures, but I wanted to try something a little different this year to kind of give me a little bit more direction in getting my kit used up. So I went through the last few years of pictures and I pulled out pictures where I've got coffee. So here's a Christmas one with my hot cocoa. This was like a back to school, it's from September, yep, of 2019. Here is me and my hubby drinking coffee on a summer vacation. So actually now that I'm looking at that, I might have to throw in some of that vacation paper. Haha, okay. I'm gonna have to throw some of that in, I think. This is one of those like snuggled up with a blanket and a mug of coffee and a good book. This was what school looked like back in 2020, yep, in the spring of 2020. Working from home, the kids are doing some school, jumping on the trampoline with a puppy. This was Canada Day, so coffee and a mug. So again, I might have to pull out some of that photo play paper. So there you go. I'm glad I'm actually going through this. Here's another one where I'm scrapbooking and I've got my coffee. This is quite old. I think this is from like 2014, something like that. So it's pretty old. You can see the lighting wasn't great, but that's okay. This is something I just printed out. I don't know why, but it's like what kind of coffee you like type thing. I just thought that was funny. I don't know if I'm going to do something with it. This is from last year, I think, yep, February 2022, where for whatever reason we all wanted iced coffees, so then we made our little piles to keep them nice and cold while we were tobogganing. So that's kind of it for that. I think I don't really have I don't really have other coffee stuff right now. I know I have other coffee stuff, but not in here. And then the rest of these pictures are Christmas pictures. They are mostly Santa photos, just those like random ones that for some reason I always find myself having the kids do. This one is a collage of Santa photos from a photo shoot. Yeah, just I never scrapped a lot of these, and so I've thrown them all in here. And I thought I could go ahead and get some of these scrapped with all of those kits that I have. So that's where all the kind of Christmas comes in. And then here is the coffee. Okay, so those are the pictures that I am aiming to scrap. And hopefully I get a few of them done. Yeah, so now, let's see, I can put them in here. Now I thought I would also go through some of my ephemera. I know I have random bits of ephemera that are coffee themed, or you know, just those one-off little coffee cups, that kind of stuff. So I don't think I'll go through every single piece of ephemera that I have, but I know that I do have some. I just want to see if I can find them. So not in there, that's all summery stuff. I don't think this has any either. I don't think there's anything in this one. This is all gold. Anything that's kind of gold foil, that kind of stuff is all in there. Same with this, I don't think there's anything in here. This is just a massive collection of random bits and pieces that I like to bring when I teach classes or that kind of stuff, and let people just look through and see if they can find anything. It's a lot of stuff that I'm not using anymore. Yeah, people always find something that just works perfectly on their layout. So I like to bring this and let them look through it. This is pink paisley stuff, I think. So I know there might be some little bits of coffee in here. No coffee stuff in here. This is kind of my Canada travel. So let's see if there's something that could work. I have one of these, so I'm just gonna pull a couple. It has been a very long time since I actually went through any of these. That might actually be a video for another day. Just going through all of this ephemera and seeing what I can get used up. This is a lot of my dad and boy ephemera. I don't think there's much. Well, that's a coffee cup, but it's not, I don't really have any pictures for that. Don't know that a lot of boy stuff ends up being coffee themed. Okay, so I went through a lot of stuff there. I'm not sure that I found enough necessarily as far as embellishments and stickers and things go, but I found a good enough, I think, grouping of stuff. So I should be able to at least get myself started with some of these. I've got all of this kind of stuff, which I thought was cute. I did pull out these ones, which are more of a tea party. I haven't really been drinking a lot of tea lately because for whatever reason, it's just not settling well in my stomach since my surgery. But I did get some amazing teas for Christmas from my client and from Sean. So I definitely want to use those. So if I can get some pictures printed, or even in my December daily maybe, I thought those would work. So I'm gonna pull those out. But I did find a few little cute things, you know. I think that they can work. Here's another little teacup I thought was cute. I found the word cozy, which I thought was really cute. And then this coffee mug. And I know I have other stuff. I'm not remembering where exactly it is. So I might have to kind of look around a little bit, and as I'm scrapping and pulling things out, if I find things, I'll leave them in here and I'll let you know that I've added them. I also found a bunch of stuff from my sampler pack. So I pulled this one out, which I thought was really cute. It's little coffee mugs. I don't remember, I've mixed all my sampler packs up, so I don't actually remember who it's created by. I'm so sorry about that. And then I found this whole collection, and it has this, oh, Landon's playing with his trains. So again, I'm not sure which collection this is or who it was created by, and I'm assuming that this all goes together. So it's these beautiful bright colors on one side, and then that's so pretty on the other side. But obviously this is the page that caught my eye. It's all the different mugs. But I pulled the whole thing out because I thought maybe I could do a layout with all of the different patterns. It does say let's have a tea party over here, and I thought there was one more. Was that it? Oh yeah, that was it. And I think that those little bits of ephemera also come from this collection, whichever it is. If you know, leave it down below. I put everything together, and yeah, I wasn't using them when they were in their individual little packs, and I really want to get them used up. So I'll make this into a little kit for one of them. It's kind of fun and summery, so hopefully one of them fits well. So that's in there. And there were other pieces to this, but I felt like it was quite similar to this, where there was like florals and stuff like that, and I didn't want two that were exactly the same. So I'm gonna see if I can find other scraps that will match this one a little bit better, and then, you know, I can make a kit with this. So that's why I didn't pull out the rest of them, and I had already pulled this one out first, so I just figured I'll just stick with this one piece. I grabbed this because it kind of has that coffee brown color. Here are some more coffee cups. This one's actually a scrap, I should add, so that kind of works well. I found this beautiful piece, which is that brown, dark brown wood grain, which is very coffee. And then look at these cute little cups right here, and I thought that they would work well maybe with these guys. Even though they're not really the same color scheme, they are definitely from the same manufacturer. I think this is Doodlebug, or Echo Park. I think it's Doodlebug though. But yeah, so I thought those could work really well together. So I pulled just that one piece out. There were other pieces to this as well, but again, I didn't want all of my little kind of kits to look exactly the same. So this I'll find another larger piece for. I pulled out a couple of foam pieces. I thought This Is Us would work really good with this because it kind of is me and my hubby. And then also this one might work with it where it says wake up, because that was like an early morning coffee run that we did when we were camping in our little blue cabin. It's not ours, it's a friend of ours, but we love it. So in the little blue cabin is what I should be saying. Then I found this cute stamp. I'm gonna have to turn some lights on, I think. Hold on one sec. Ooh, when it gets dark here, it just gets super dark. So it's got the little teddy bear with the coffee cup. I thought that was super adorable. It says, I hope your special day is good to the last drop. I don't know if I'm going to use that. And then it also has like the holidays are here, Yeti again, and are you Yeti to party? And of course there's the Yeti, but I definitely wanted the little coffee cup. You could even put a little winter toque on him and maybe do the tobogganing coffee. So I thought that that would work really cute. And I put a kit together with Amy Tangerine's stuff. So when I was kind of looking through all the scraps that I had in here, there's bits of ephemera in here, and then there was also scraps, and I showed you I found, it might have been too fast, I just found this one little piece that had a coffee cup, and so I thought, okay, there must obviously be a coffee page that it would have come from. So I definitely used a strip of it right here, but here's the rest of the page. So this can work really well. It's a scrap, so that works for Baby Got Scraps. But then I thought I'll go into the rest of the paper pad because I had a ton of different bits and pieces in here from a few of her collections, but a lot of scraps from here. And I showed you at the very, very, very beginning that I had a bunch of scraps, so I just threw them all in here, went through the paper pad, found this piece of paper that has the little tea bag. You know, it's tea, but I can use it for coffee as well if I wanted to. I could cut this out because that one picture was kind of like our breakfast, so maybe I could put those two together. And then I just have, here's all those pieces that I showed at the beginning that were just little scraps. They're all part of this collection. So I figured I'll go ahead and throw all of them in here. But I also do have the clear stickers that go with it, and there are 2 coffee cups and then some other things, hearts and stuff, weather, a few little extra sayings. Anyways, so all of that to kind of just say I made a kit with this Amy Tangerine stuff. What is the name of this collection? Is it Hustle and Heart? I think it's called Hustle and Heart. So all of this kind of goes together. This piece of paper doesn't fit in here. This was an iris container I was already keeping little bits in from Amy Tangerine, so I'm gonna leave those in there. So that's kind of one kit that I have. I found this stamp. This is also from one of my sampler packs, but it has the coffee cup. So I added that, and I just found these and decided to add them. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to use them because a piece of tape has been stuck. I think when I bought them, I got it on clearance because of this. I can't remember. But if I can salvage some of them, I will. So I just threw those in there. And I think that was just about it. Oh, this one little scrap of paper, I don't know, it was in there. It's Baby Got Scraps. I decided to throw it in. These little scraps are from a Close to My Heart collection, and I just thought they were kind of coffee colors, but maybe I could turn them into little tea bags or something like that, so they're in there. Okay, sorry, little man has a fever. He's not feeling very well, so he needed his mama. Here are some other things that I also pulled out at the very beginning that I showed you. So all of these branding strips. So I'm going to throw them all in here. They're from all over the place, different collections, mostly just from what I was using up in the summer. And if I find more, I will just keep adding them and kind of have just a little pocket of scraps down there at the bottom. Then there was this piece of paper I showed you, so it can kind of go with all of these papers. I'm gonna keep these. I think because I didn't pull a ton of embellishments. I went through all of those stickers and everything that I always keep right here, and I didn't get as much coffee stuff as I thought I would, but I got a few things. I'm gonna keep these, but as I was going through all that stuff, I did pull out all of the thickers that were in there. I think I'd like to keep these all together because they get lost in between all of the sticker sheets and other things, and I'm not using them. So I actually pulled them all out, and I think all of these stickers, I'm gonna keep them all together. I'll have to find another little container or something. But all of these, I'm gonna keep them all out together, and then I'll just have a whole bunch of stickers to pull from. I will keep all of these words. Like I said, I've kind of been working through them, and I have a few words left I can use, so those can go in there. I'll keep those. I'll keep this little bit of ephemera, and I'm gonna go ahead and put these stickers in there, even though I don't think any of them are coffee themed at all. Nope. But I'm just gonna tuck them in there. Who knows what I might end up using them for. I'll put those in there. These are those Paige Evans ones. I will also put those in there. I pulled out this stamp from Sarah Scraps. I pull this out all the time, and I'm always like, I am gonna use it, I need to use it. It's all about boys and being a boy mama, but it has this I Run on Coffee and Chaos, which is so relevant. So that's the one I want to use, and because I don't have a ton of embellishments, I'm hoping to use more stamps, and I know I do have other stamps as well that I could pull out. They're kind of tucked away, but it's got a giant coffee cup, and this is pretty big, so I think I could definitely use it as embellishment on a couple of layouts. So yeah, so that's gonna go in there, and all of this will go in there, and that will be my kit. So not a ton of stuff. I'm obviously going to have to add maybe some white cardstock to some of these pieces, especially these 6x6 papers. But I'm not pushing myself too much this month. I would love to get at least 2 layouts done every week, maybe 3, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna film all of them. I will do my best to, but I just kind of want to get back into that creative mode, so I don't want to put the pressure on myself to film them all. I will definitely do a layout share though, so that you can see what I do end up accomplishing. And yeah, that is it. Oh, these two, forgot those. So all of this is gonna go in here. I will slide it all back. I will find something to put all of these stickers in, so you'll definitely be seeing those popping up throughout the month. And yeah, time to say goodbye. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, leave your comments, your questions, tips, tricks, whatever you'd like to share with me down below. Just pop in a hello and say hi, whatever you want to do. I love chatting with you. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. And until next time, happy scrapping. Bye.
Bye. Thanks to me. What button? Turn my channel.